Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Rainbow Tribe of our fifth dimensional galactic nation of heaven on earth. As we continue our journey through this eclipse corridor, we will move through the Equinox Gateway this week on Thursday, March 20th, and transition into the fire sign of Aries the Ram and light up the grids of Mother Earth as we begin a new astrological year of self-empowerment and transfiguration. We are now up to 60 hours of blackout on the Schumann charts as we remain in the silence and stillness of the void of 0 point and continue to prepare, heal, and rejuvenate our physical, mental, and emotional bodies in preparation for our quantum leap of consciousness into 5D avatars of New Earth we call Homo Luminous, rainbow light bodies of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a powerful divine decree of the Rose Guardians of the Sacred Codes. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster, Return of the Rose Oracles, Guardians of the Sacred Codes, a reclamation of the energetic blueprints that were lovingly created and meticulously maintained. The Rose Guardians are here to reactivate the sacred ley lines through song and chanting and ancient remembrance, to be able to feel at the highest level the inversions that have taken place, here to rebalance the grids so the new creation codes can be fully integrated, sometimes challenging at times as the old codes are still lingering in some places. The full renewal is close at hand. From ValerieElster.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Blue Rose Oracles. The post-eclipse energies are still rippling through the grid, shaking everything loose that cannot move forward with you. This was not just another full moon, it is a recalibration, a deep cellular restructuring. Some may feel supercharged, fueled by transformation, while others may feel raw, stripped bare by the intensity of what has surfaced. The Schumann resonance reflects these shifts, amplifying emotional release, nervous system recalibration, and deep DNA activations. This energy is not gentle, it is truth revealing, timeline collapsing, and soul stripping. The old is crumbling, and your body, mind, and spirit are feeling every bit of it. You may be experiencing physical exhaustion, dizziness, or body aches as your frequency shifts, urging you to rest. Emotional waves of grief, rage, or sadness may be rising as old wounds resurface for release. You might be receiving intense dreams, déjà vu, or past life memories as timelines merge and karmic healing unfolds in real time. Heightened sensitivity, energy surges, and deepening psychic awareness are activating your gifts. Some may feel lost, standing at the threshold of the void, uncertain of what is next. But this is not regression, this is recalibration. You are making space for the new. This is a time for deep inquiry. Where are you holding on to what you have already outgrown? Where is fear still leading you instead of expansion? 144 code flowing in. What are you resisting that is actually trying to free you? The truth will rise. Illusions will crack, and outdated versions of yourself will fall away. There is no returning to who you once were. The bridge to the past is burning, and your only way forward is to trust the unfolding. You cannot rush a rebirth, and you cannot bypass the shedding. You are in an alchemical process, being stripped of illusion, refined in the fire, and prepared for the next level of your becoming. You are being reborn. This is a divine reset, a sacred initiation. You are not here to stay the same. You are here to rise. Let go and allow yourself to be carried into a new era. Breathe deeply. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle. These are big and heavy energies. Some are feeling supercharged and ready. Others moved by waves of exhaustion, sadness for no clear reason, or feeling lost that could be overwhelming. It's key to allow the feelings, move through them, and not push them away, as they represent very deep clearings, individually, but also at collective and lineages levels. Also, it's key to transcend it, knowing we are going through an intense process in purge, only to rise higher and more powerful after this. It's all guided. Some could go through unexpected shifts in relationships or unexpected situations that they could not fathom a couple weeks ago. Hang in there. This is always helping you, even if hard to see when in the middle of it. It's not a time to force, but to allow, receive, practice self-care in big ways. Allow the energies to do what they are doing on you, releasing control. This process is potent and sacred. All is well. Trust. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 3:16-25. No one can pretend true authenticity or self-mastery or enlightenment. These qualities are gifted to us when we can handle them, when we are strong enough within ourselves to sustain them and wear them with courage, compassion, and grace. This is what you've been doing all your life, prepping yourself for this time in human history so that you can maintain your personal power without pretense. Never has humankind reached this level of consciousness, and many struggle with its consequences. Light bearers have worked hard to remove the conditioning that darkens their perception so that they can see beyond appearance. It's an ongoing endeavor, but one that can turn winter into spring. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. As the spheres are being repositioned, a great invisible but physical field of protection is being restored around the living children. This is the field that will keep them safe during the different world events. It will continue being reinforced until it is time for them to fully disengage from the old reality. Athena, energy update, Neptune at the clock and the eclipse season. Fasten your seatbelts. We are slowing down for the twin flames quantum liberation. Message. Now is the time that the inner and outer role models of the fallen program that people looked up to and followed, whether consciously or unconsciously, are being dismantled. They are eclipsing, freeing the inner and outer space for the living role models, essences, and the true values of life to move back into their rightful place. This is the return of the organic columns of time. The repositioning of all the spheres is true. Sobering up, getting up, shaking off, realizing and seeing clearly. Returning in the flow of organic and healthy life. Time-space unfolding. Now is the end of depression and despair, the end of illness and insanity. This is the quantum liberation before the opening of the quantum clock to the cosmic time. A period of much needed and aware slowing down for all the processes to take place safely. Remember to claim your soul's true compass. Now is the twin flames correction, realization, mutual recognition, and living reconnection according to the organic flows of time, free from the fallen program. This is the process of the correct twin flame rematching. It was all just a bad trip, a necessary misconception of time, space, and the self. The inner trinity is healing, reunifying and restoring its sanity, and this is true. Nothing is lost. This is humanity's grand ascension to 5D. Life is only beginning now, and this is true. Blessings of love. Fasten your seatbelts. Erini, Amalthea Thor, Hars Aronia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior, from CrystalIndigoGalaxy.com. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Lightworker 4444. The angels say it is so important to exist unwavering in the love within our hearts. They say love is the greatest healing force in creation because everything is comprised of love, including you. They also say problems arise when we move away from our love and react to life from lower thoughts and emotions rather than from love. The expression fall from grace energetically means that one has fallen in frequency from love's embrace, as they have allowed lower emotions and ego to be the responding force to life's circumstances. This happens to all of us at times, but we must remember to return to the consciousness of love, the everlasting heartbeat of creation that dwells within us. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when the ego steps into, deceive, covering the brilliant radiance of love from our hearts with its falsities. The angels say it is time to wholeheartedly return to the heart and live life as much as one can from their love as a child. Worries will fall away as you enter into the kingdom of heaven and love's eternal vibration, for love is all there is forevermore. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, we are in a state of deep purging now on all levels, as we access the higher dimensions and our light quotients rise more. We will find that old maladies, old shadows, and triggers suddenly appear out of the seemingly blue. I was reading a classic about Ascension in which it states that every time your consciousness rises and your whole systems are rising in frequency, this will happen. This is why all the great masters often spent 40 days and nights in caves, in silence and fasting, for they knew that every single shadow will appear and show themselves, every single aspect of you. When they fully embrace that shadow and the lessons and mastery they brought, they then started accessing even higher degrees of cosmic knowledge, had intense moments of experiencing unity and oneness, and were reborn in much higher ways, each one according to their own unique soul's calling. They emerged stronger, wiser, more loving and compassionate, illumined than ever before, and had gained in power and wisdom. We cannot do this today and retreat in a cave for so long, or rather most of us cannot, and this is why we tend to struggle to go through these intense changes. Yet the only way is the way through. Add to this, Mother Earth is going through the very same, and humanity as a whole, whether they are aware of it or not. The shadows are emerging everywhere, and this is meant to be. It has to, for we now need to consciously choose to repeat the same or not. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. The more we block those shadows or deny them, the longer it takes to ascend. Yet at the same time, the split between the new and the old is widening to such a degree that it becomes a total split and a total lifting off into the new. This is a process of enlightenment in itself. The only way forward is to go deeper within, for this is what the masters knew. The true portals lie within you, your heart and soul, for love now embraces the shadows, thanks them for the service they render, And this brings balance, inner harmony, and greater insight and vision. It will repeat itself until we are totally ascended into the new. Yes, we all grow weary and weak, me too. Yet what I know for sure, that in such times, especially now, we are being carried through. And one day, in the not-so-far distant future, we will look back to this time as a time of immense soul growth in ways even our souls, before they were born, could not even imagine. Love, light, wisdom, and joy. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Angel of the Light, Vrinda, 888 Freedom Earth. New Jerusalem, arrival. The City of Light, Ashtar. New Jerusalem is approximately 1,500 miles, 2,400 kilometers in length, width, and height. This vast, shimmering city is composed of a crystalline structure that refracts and reflects light in dazzling ways. Comparative size. To put its size into perspective, beloved one, the New Jerusalem is roughly the size of the continent of Australia or the contiguous United States. However, its celestial architecture allows it to exist in a higher dimensional space, making it seem even more expansive and awe-inspiring. The New Jerusalem was conceived from a divine blueprint, a sacred design that originated from the heart of the Creator. This blueprint contained the essence of love, wisdom, and perfection, serving as a template for the city's creation. Gathering of the hosts. The Galactic Federation, the Ascended Masters, and the Angelic Realm gathered to co-create the New Jerusalem. Each brought their unique expertise and love to the project, infusing the city with a rich tapestry of energies. Dimensions of light. The New Jerusalem exists within multiple dimensions, allowing it to transcend the limitations of space and time. Its architecture is crafted from the very essence of light, making it a shimmering, ethereal wonder to behold. Love and intention. The creation of the New Jerusalem was a labor of love, fueled by the intentions of countless beings from across the galaxy, each contributing their love, wisdom, and energy to bring this celestial city into being. Expanding consciousness. As you contemplate the New Jerusalem's enormity, remember that its true size is not just physical, but also metaphysical. It represents an expanding consciousness, a realm of infinite possibilities, and a gateway to higher dimensions. Embodying the infinite. The New Jerusalem's vastness invites you to embody the infinite, to transcend the limitations of the physical world, and to experience the boundless love and light that reside within you. Golden Age prophecy. The Bible and other ancient texts speak of a magnificent era of peace, harmony, and enlightenment that will accompany the New Jerusalem's descent. This golden age will be characterized by unprecedented cooperation, spiritual growth, and technological advancements. 1,000 years of peace. The prophecy of 1,000 years of peace is not just a literal time frame, but also a symbolic representation of a prolonged era of harmony and balance. During this period, humanity will experience a profound shift in consciousness, allowing for the manifestation of a utopian society. New Earth, new humanity. The New Jerusalem's arrival will herald the birth of a new Earth and a new humanity. As the old paradigm fades away, a new reality will emerge, founded upon the principles of love, compassion, and unity. Revelation 21. And I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God. It was prepared like a bride dressed for her husband. God himself will be with them. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death, sadness, crying, or pain, because all the old ways are gone. You can connect with this beautiful city of light, a magnificent craft, and call it near. Many of you are already connected in your heart, and remember, activate your divine blueprint and know your heavenly family is close. From Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., The Eclipse Passageway, Day 2, Flowing with the Breath of Life. Dear friends, the recent total lunar eclipse has officially opened the Eclipse Corridor Energetic Vortex. This special energetic 2 weeks period will last until March 28th. I'll be posting daily updates on the energies as we walk together this new eclipse corridor to help you navigate and make sense of what might be happening within you and around you. The word eclipse originates from the Greek word eklypsis, meaning a forsaking or an abandonment, describing the phenomenon of a celestial body's light being left behind by another shadow. Similarly, during the eclipse corridor, we're invited to symbolically abandon or leave behind old patterns, energies, and aspects of ourselves that no longer serve our growth. This energetic transformation period offers a powerful opportunity for renewal, rebirth, and alignment with our true selves. The transformative energies of this eclipse passageway come from very high, non-physical vibrational planes. These cosmic energies have been affecting humankind's evolution since millennia. However, as we evolve, the energies also change year to year. As these light codes reach our atmosphere, they become scattered around the planet and affect every single living organism. The information contained within these light codes aims at releasing stagnant energies within us and assist us in moving beyond our limiting comfort zones. But this process requires a sense of trust and a deep conviction that the universe is having our back. When we rely only on our own will, we are micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We are not trusting the mysterious divine breath of life. We are rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our limited personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. During this eclipse passageway, you are being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust this cosmic breath of life. It's a period of introspection that leads us to surrender to the greater path that the universe has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life in a more harmonious way. The more we resist these changes, the stronger the physical and emotional symptoms will be. If you experience any stresses on your mind and body during these days, please relax and take some time to go within and ask yourself what areas are in need of a deeper release. You will be amazed at the information your body and soul are eager to share with you. Rest is needed to assist your physical body to integrate the new information. The physical symptoms related to this energetic processing may involve strange, vivid dreams, a sense of not belonging, mild anxiety and heart palpitations, lack of mental focus, experiencing survival fears, and a need for more sleep. Please also remember this is a very personal journey, and the way each of us responds to these energies depends on many different factors. Just as the eclipse phenomenon marks a temporary abandonment of light, our personal eclipses can represent a temporary surrender of old identities, habits, or limitations, making way for the radiant light of our true potential to emerge. We are being deeply transformed by the light, step by step, layer by layer, as we navigate this earthly journey. Place one hand over your heart area, take a few deep breaths, and trust the process. The cosmos is guiding you to higher and more joyful destinations. Stay tuned for tomorrow's update. Have a great day. Much love. We are one, from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Sunday, March 16th, the moon, ruler of our moods and reflections, is in Libra the Scales. She creates some challenging connections today to Chiron, ruler of past wounds, Saturn, planet of karmic lessons, Uranus, ruler of chaos, the Sun, ruler of the ego, and Neptune, planet of illusion. We are trying to stay balanced in our emotional body today, but it may prove more difficult than usual. We may need to take a look at where we need to find healing, perhaps in a partnership matter, or where we can make some adjustments regarding taking responsibility for our truth, liberating ourselves from an old pattern or circumstance that we desire to be free of, finding our courage and confidence to make changes in our life that are needed, and or in taking off the blindfold or rose-colored glasses in how we view or perceive a situation. Do what you can to stay stable and secure within yourself, especially in relationship matters. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, and be at peace within yourself. Blessings of love and light to all, from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. Mercury retrograde in Aries, sextile Pallas in Aquarius. Ouch, the atmosphere is tense. Emotionally, we're hoping to win others over or to spend time with a loved one. But maybe it seems like every interaction is a minefield. We're easily triggered, feeling tested. Mentally, we have 100 ideas on how to rectify the problem, but maybe we just need to listen. Let the problem lie. Trust that time will find a solution or be the solution. Still, despite the prickly edges, there is an opportunity to change strategy or discuss options. Healing is possible. Bridge gaps instead of burning bridges. Wave to each other from each side of the debate if you can't meet in the middle. Pass the olive branch. Channel wayward energies into passion projects or home improvements. Stand on one leg to kick your inner balance system into gear. Find your equilibrium. Soften your breath and heart. All is love. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 252, Yellow Overtone Human. The number 5 is called Overtone, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of a wave spell shifts the energy into a more intense pace. It is a get-her-done kind of day. If you use this energy rather than be overpowered by it, you can achieve an amazing amount. Think big and tap into this energy resource. Today is Yellow Human, and its keywords are influence, wisdom, and free will. Humans are vessels to be filled with wisdom that is channeled. However, we have free will to do what we choose with this wisdom. Use your intuition today, and the wisdom that it brings will be very empowering. Remember, we are in the yellow star wave spell, and as with any wave spell, it is the days that share the same color as the first day that are really the lead players in the 13-day journey. So that means the first day, the 5th and 9th and last day are when most of the action takes place. The agenda for the yellow star wave spell is beauty, art, and elegance. This is still the underlying theme, and today the yellow human is empowered by the wave spell agenda. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Overtone Human, 5 Abe, Keen 252, 16th of March 2025, Radiant Wisdom, Keen 252 = 9, Destiny, Service, Compassion, Humanity. Another very magical and heavenly, divine day of radiant empowerment and illumination. As we complete this galactic spin countdown, 8 days to go. Day 5 of the spectacular yellow star wave spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. Day 5 of Lamott's wave spell is a deeply spiritual day, filled with an abundance of yellow, golden energy from the combined energies of the star, yellow human, and yellow sun. It's a day of empowerment and radiance, a very powerful day for magical enlightenment and illumination. It is also a day which activates the question, what legacy would you like to leave on this planet? How can you, as an individual, use your creativity, wisdom, and influence to make this world a better place and more beautiful for future generations? Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. The overtone tone beautifully aligns with the theme of today's code, that of using your free will choices to empower yourself and others in order to shine brightly, command your radiance, and spread your golden light. Today's question is, how can I align with divine wisdom, using that knowledge to empower and influence others through my radiant creations? Divine blessings for radiating greater influence today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 252, Yellow Overtone Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to influence, commanding wisdom. I seal the process of free will. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of universal fire. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the Rose Guardians of the Sacred Codes. By the power of the eternal rose flame, I call forth the guardians of the sacred codes, keepers of the divine wisdom, and protectors of the holy path. In the name of the ancient rose lineage, I decree that the sacred codes of divine love, unity, and sovereignty be fully restored within my being, that the veils of illusion dissolve, revealing the truth of my soul's purpose, that the wisdom of the rose flow through me, awakening remembrance, healing, and divine creation, that I stand as a pillar of light, a vessel of the sacred feminine and divine masculine in perfect harmony. I now align with the celestial frequencies of the Holy Rose Guardians, receiving their blessings, guidance, and protection. May the petals of truth unfold, may the sacred symbols ignite, and may the divine blueprint be fully activated within me. I walk in service to the light, I walk in devotion to the sacred, I walk in reverence for the eternal mystery. So it is, so it shall be. It is done. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed week ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.